Hey, Motorman here, and today we're going to talk about the 3 mistakes I know you're making, because I see this all the time in my class. If they're making it in the parking lot where there's nobody else around, I guarantee you're making it out on the road. And I'm going to tell you how to avoid those 3 mistakes. All right, here's mistake number 1. I'm at a stop sign. I want to make a right-hand turn. Notice there's a double yellow line, and that's a guidance. Now, what I see people doing is they're going too wide and going over that double yellow line. It's crazy. And the reason they're doing that is because they start off with the handlebars straight ahead, which is okay, but they leave the friction zone prior to turning the handlebars, and that makes the turn extremely wide. So the drill is, look to the left, nobody's coming. Turn your head and eyes. The further to the right you turn your head and eyes, the tighter the turn's going to be. Stay in the friction zone until the bike is pointed in the direction you want it to go. Easy as that. It sounds easy, it looks easy, but my class, I see this all the time. People going over that double yellow line. Here it is in my class. Watch this rider turning from just a right from a stop, and it takes him about 18 feet to make this turn. And out on the street, the lanes are, each lane is 12 foot, a minimum of 10 foot. You should be able to do it in 5 feet. Here's another rider doing the same thing. See the white spot there? That's 12 foot right there. He just passed the line. And here's another one. I see people making this simple left-hand turn and looking at the grass over here and heading right towards it, right off the road. It's crazy. There's no reason for that. You're making a left, turn your head to the left. If you're getting into a curve and you're going too fast, use that front brake. Trail on a little bit of brake pressure as you enter the curve. 1% of brake pressure, that's all you need. So that if you have to slow down in the middle of the curve, either because the turn is sharper than you thought it was going to be, a decreasing radius turn, or there's something in the road, a branch or a tree or a deer, since you've already got 1% on the brake, you just squeeze a little bit further. That's what I'm going to do right here. I'm going to squeeze a little bit on that front brake. So if I had to stop in the middle of the curve, since I'm already on the front brake and I already have the front tire loaded, that means I've got the front of the motorcycle dipping down, so I got plenty of traction. I could add an awful lot of brake and keep from crashing into whatever it is I'm trying to avoid. I'm in the proper gear. I got just barely touching that front brake, but I'm covering it at all times. So in case I have to stop quickly, I'm going to save about a second to a second and a half by covering that front brake. If your hand is over the grip like this, it takes the average person 1 to 1.5 seconds to go from the grip to the brake lever and begin slowing. Save all that time by simply covering your brake. Here's a car. If I'm closer here, I'm making sure I'm covering that brake, because I don't know what that driver is going to do. Maybe he sees me, maybe he doesn't, but I want to be prepared for it. You've heard me talk about trail braking. I'll bet you're trail braking, you don't even realize it, but I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to make a right 90-degree turn. So I'm on the brake, I downshift. I'm staying on the brake until when? Until I'm no longer nervous. I feel good with the lean angle and the bike is heading in the direction I want to go. Always looking well ahead. On the brake a little bit. I don't know what this car is going to do. Just like that, he turns in front of me. But I'm already on the brake, so it's a non-incident. Please subscribe, give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Tell your friends about it. Remember, I have about 1,500 YouTube videos. And we still have the special running with the Ride Like a Pro Experience video and Surviving the Mean Streets on USB, so you can plug it into your phone. Just $34.95.